Welcome back, real nerds. It's time for some
real talk.
Hey. This is Nerds at Night, our bi-weekly. I found a better way to say it.
Bi-weekly?
But no, because that almost sounds like every other week. But fuck it. How do we say this better?
Dual weekly.
We have this show twice a week. Wednesday morning at 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Friday morning at 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah. Wednesday and Friday at 1. That's good. At
1 a.m. You gotta say 1 a.m. because people are gonna be like PM. Oh yeah, because most shows aren't at 1 a.m.
Well, I just want to appeal to the late night people because I'm a night owl.
And our Hawaii brethren that maybe watch the show. Who knows?
Yeah.
But this is Nerds at Night. This is episode 6.
Six consecutive episodes. 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, we've been doing it. It's been
stoked.
It's been great.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's been awesome. We got new stickers today. It's gonna be great.
Oh,
tonight's topic is going to be our best and worst picks for movies that have come out in the last year or so. So 2016, late 16 to present now.
No. From what I knew,
oh, you just heard 16, 17?
It was the movies that we had personally seen.
Yeah.
In the year of 2017.
Yes.
January till now.
No.
Yes.
It was late 16.
That's what it
16.
was.
You can read the text message if you want.
No. That's what it was.
You're wrong, right?
That's what. Read it. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll read it. Okay.
That's what it was because
you keep them entertained while I do this.
That's what this is.
That was a personal message, right? That wasn't like a group message, right? Pretty sure.
Our personal messages go kind of deep.
They do.
So you're gonna take a long time finding that one.
All right, so here we go.
So Jake Gyllenhaal, yeah.
Yep. Jake Gyllenhaal, what?
That's him.
Okay, so we could always, it says right here, verbatim, we could always do 2017 up till now, then at the beginning of next year do the rest. That was the last thing I said about this, right?
Okay.
And then you said you've only seen 10 movies, and I was like, okay.
No. I did not say that.
No, I said you've only seen 10 movies. And then.
Scum.
Yeah.
All right, so 2017, that's what I'm hearing.
Okay, yeah, whatever. I don't know. I'm not gonna fight this anymore. But
all right, so
my picks.
I'll let you present your movies.
My
that's
picks
fine.
are still sticking. Well,
your list
most of them are 2017, so that's fine.
That's good. He cheated a little. That's okay.
But
take
they're
that into account.
They're good picks,
when you're listening to his list.
Don't look at my list. My list.
Yeah. So every time we do these lists, we don't know what's on each other's list. It's always more fun.
All right. So do you want to start it off again? Oh, by the way, if you're watching right now, I probably won't cut this out of the video later, but. So you're gonna see this on YouTube. Hey. After this, we're actually shortening today's episode of Nerds at Night from an hour to about 30 minutes ish.
Fantastic reason.
Depending on how it goes, we're not gonna cut it if it needs early, but we're gonna do what we need to do and like just basically less bullshit, I guess. But after this, we're gonna take a short break. We're gonna stay on stream, but we're gonna load up COD, World War II beta, and we're gonna play that for an hour, 2 hours, whatever.
Haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, Bobby's gonna start up first. I played it earlier. If you saw,
actually, I haven't played COD on PlayStation ever either.
Yeah,
so I'm excited for that too.
I've played it on PlayStation a couple times, but mostly always on Xbox. But either way, you want to start us off? Just wait. So we do like we did last time, from 5 down.
Well,
best to worst, from worst to best, or you just want to name them off? Like you don't want to label them.
See what? All right, so I'll explain what I did.
Okay.
I listed every single movie that I've seen in theaters this year. Just to have them down to see what I had there, and see the topic was kind of weird with that because it's 5 bad ones and 5 good ones, and out of a list of that many, I haven't gone to see movies that I thought were going to be bad.
I can see some of your list.
So these are just all that I've seen.
You're right. We are shiny.
So yeah, we're really shiny. Shine bright.
Like a diamond?
No, like a star.
Like a star.
Star.
I'm a star.
I'm a star.
Our neighbors were having a party today. It was really annoying.
Yeah. Well, no,
it wasn't actually annoying, but
I'm
pretty sure they were just like running around.
So, Scott.
What's up?
What I did not list them in an order, best to worst. What I did was I put good and bad. And the 5 movies that stood out to me as the best that I've seen so far this year are in the good. 5 that I was really disappointed in are in the bad.
Okay, that's fine.
And then I have some honorable mentions because they're really good.
There's some things you just couldn't leave out.
Yeah. Had to mention them.
Just gotta say them.
So
I want to start.
All right.
Because you always start.
1 for 1 on the good list.
Uno mas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good first.
Yeah, let's do good first.
Okay.
Oh no, you know what you do? Yeah, let's do good first. No, let's do bad first. Because there's probably gonna be explanations why.
Okay.
For some of them, maybe not all of them. So I'm gonna do bad first.
Okay.
I'll do one. All right. So worst, 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Didn't see it.
It was I didn't see it in theaters. I saw it at home.
It looked like it was gonna be good.
It was so fucking.
It looked
bad.
really.
It was just as
suspenseful.
bad as the first one. The first one looked really fucking cool. On the trailer, it was like, because even when Cloverfield came out, there wasn't a ton of found footage type films out then. Now since then, there's been a fuck ton, which I hate. 99% of them.
The Blair Witch Project.
Well, that's what basically started.
That was a really good one.
I never saw the new one.
Yeah.
But anyways, I forgot the fuck I was gonna say. God damn it, Bobby.
You're talking about
10 Cloverfield Lane,
Cloverfield Lane.
So, the original one, because it's it's kind of part of it in a way. It's not like really a part. Whatever. But it was just so bad. Like Cloverfield was supposed to be good. It looked good. It was bad. I mean, personal opinion, obviously. Your mileage may vary, but Cloverfield, the original one, was just god awful garbage, and I was super excited for that film. Like so excited. And then 10 Cloverfield Lane, I was like, I'm gonna get burned again. But I'll watch it, but I'm not gonna go see it in theaters.
Okay, that was good.
And then I
Good
watched
choice.
it. Yeah, I watched it on my something. And then I think it was maybe I rented it from like Apple TV.
Still paid a little.
Yeah, like $1.
okay.
I only rent $1 movies from Apple TV.
Oh.
But yeah, every week they have like new ones that are like $1. But anyways, 10 Cloverfield Lane was not a good film. Bad film.
I wasn't gonna watch it.
Good. You shouldn't.
Good. Thank you for warning me.
If they make a second one,
Thank you for warning everyone.
if they make another one to follow 10 Cloverfield Lane, then I would say watch this one because you want to see what happened. Like, don't get me wrong, the movie wasn't all terrible. It's just that the movie was in general not very good.
I don't even recall if I watched the entire first one.
I don't remember most of it. But the thing is, you don't
pieces.
need to watch the original one because they're not. That's what I'm saying. They're not really connected, but they are
okay.
connected. So what I've seen, I don't know if any of this is official, but what I've seen is that Cloverfield was in that city area. 10 Cloverfield Lane is this event happening all over the world. So this is just another spot that it's happening in.
Oh, all right. So it's a different perspective.
Isolated, perspectives.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead.
Won't argue on that one. So I'll say my worst of this year so far was Alien.
Which? Oh, the new one. So that's
new
Alien. I saw it. Insurgents? No.
And the thing is, it wasn't awful compared to the rest of the Alien films. I'm not a huge fan. What's that?
What about the last one?
The last one's what I'm talking about.
No, the one before that.
Oh, I don't know.
Covenant?
There's so many. I don't even know.
I don't know which one they were. I don't know what they're called. They know because the last two ones had names. Like they were like instead of they were like Alien something. Now you're like look for it.
This
so Alien Covenant. Oh, Prometheus.
Yeah, this was the continuation. Prometheus, I liked.
Holy shit, that came out in 2012.
Yeah,
I thought that came out like
was a good movie.
A couple years ago.
And that was really weird to me that it was the continuation. Because I had no clue that was gonna happen.
Well, it wasn't a continuation technically, because remember if you look at it, Prometheus was the beginning,
right?
And then every other film happened in between, and then Covenant.
Yeah, but seeing things from Prometheus in that,
well, yeah, they're obviously connected through that.
Because when I went in there, I didn't think that was gonna be
what it was about
at all.
No, I don't think anybody did until they saw fucking fuckface.
Oh yeah, the android,
the robot.
guy.
Yeah, like that was the only reason. Like that was like okay, there's a connection because that actor's in this thing. Yeah, Assassin's Creed.
Now that was cool. The link with him and like what he actually did.
Dude, he went fucking nuts.
All that. Yeah,
he mass murdered a population of a whole fucking planet.
All right, Scott, he had a little malfunction. Okay.
Yeah, called psycho fuck.
He didn't like life.
He wasn't living. He wasn't alive.
All right, well that's my worst so far. So
okay,
let's move past.
I agree with you though.
It's not worth talking.
I actually hate Alien movies for the most part.
Is it on your list?
Sorry. It's not.
Oh,
I'm glad it's not, but it could have been.
Very easily.
Next one, and you're probably not gonna enjoy this one. Doctor Strange.
Really?
Yep.
I really liked Doctor Strange. I actually don't even have that on the movies that I've seen. I forgot.
I knew when I put this on the list that it'd be weird because, like, how do you hate a Marvel movie? I don't hate this movie. So don't get that wrong. I don't hate this movie. It's a
right,
good,
just like I was explaining it. They're not. Some of them aren't awful.
yeah. So
It's
and the
just
thing
we
is,
had to
there was
pick.
other movies to pick besides Doctor Strange and
Mhm.
say this is bad. But the thing is, it would have been like, oh, I agree. That's a bad movie. But
I'm
people
surprised.
actually like Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I am surprised.
I personally just thought it was kind of fucking whack.
Now, what specifically threw you off the most?
So what's his name? Smog. What's his name? The guy who plays Doctor Strange. He plays Smog as well.
Doesn't matter.
But okay, so that actor.
Okay.
I love him. He's a great actor. I love him. Everything I've seen him in, I've loved.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least I've loved what he did in it, I should say, because that's basically what I'm saying now. In Doctor Strange, I think he did a great Doctor Strange. I think he's a great version of Doctor Strange. I think he should keep playing Doctor Strange in the MCU. But the rest of it, the acting from the rest of the characters, especially the monk, like the headmistress lady, I hated that actor played her. I hated the way she played her.
They were kind of goofy.
She wasn't goofy. She was just stupid. That was just me. And then, like, it's almost like Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like, it took like 10 minutes to make a water bottle throw at somebody. So in this movie, it didn't take that long. It was pretty fluid and pretty quick to make the things happen. But it was just like this whole ordeal. Which, I mean, the hand thing that's cool. There's like a whole name for it, but it's cool. It's just it wasn't.
It is really cool. So they actually had some guy come in and train him for that. Like
yeah. I saw his video when he was like showing like his skills and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's just that the acting in that movie, except for like a handful of like Doctor Strange's actor, I can't remember his name. You have it right here, Benedict Cumberbatch. He is a really good actor, and he played a great Doctor Strange. I can't remember who played the main villain, but he was also a very good actor. Besides those two, though, for the most part, even like Doctor Strange's sidekick guy, the one he like butts heads with the whole movie.
Yeah, I got him right here.
He was okay. Yeah, and the thing is, I actually like this guy, Chiwetel Ejiofor. I can't say his name correctly.
I don't think anyone's good. Well, I mean,
he played Mordo. If you can see it, it's right there.
Mordo.
Who's that lady? Yeah, Tilda Swinton. I didn't like her. I don't like her in general. Usually, actually, in movies.
Why not?
The thing is, she's really good for certain things. Like if you need a stone face person, but
she was in Okja.
I don't think she was good.
Every time I scroll past Okja on Netflix, I really want to see what it is.
Okja.
It's like a hippo elephant looking thing on there.
It's weird. All right, what's your next movie?
My next worst movie so far this year, not worst, but kind of just really disappointed in it, was Valerian, City of 1,000 Worlds.
Okay, now I'm surprised it's on the list because we saw this together.
We did see it together.
And we liked it.
I did. See, I did like it. It wasn't bad.
See,
the thing
I think
was,
it's weird that this is on your list.
I think it was because I had such high hopes for it.
The hype was real.
Yeah, because after
that really does mess up things.
I mean, after seeing what could potentially be in this movie, City of 1,000 Worlds, it was, right?
Yeah, we saw a lot of different creatures though.
That's true, but like they only went into the.
Yeah, no. We talked about this. The plot of the story, the storyline was crap.
With how much they could have done. I mean, they literally had.
They made
just like Rick and Morty. They had the universe.
Yeah.
To do anything they want, whatever they can imagine, and it was kind of an awful story.
That's why Rick and Morty does so good because they just don't give a fuck.
They could do anything.
Yeah, they just don't.
They set up.
They have a
their
guy
show
named
so they
Mr.
could do
Poopy
anything.
Butthole.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's awesome.
I love that
Mr.
show.
Noodle.
Okay, so yes, that is my. I guess I would say. Number two.
Yeah, number second one. Yeah, because I'm on my third one.
Okay, go ahead.
So my third one is Angry
Third
Birds
worst.
movie,
Angry Birds,
which I believe was 16.
Really?
So, yeah, I did not like the movie at all.
I saw that on Netflix.
It was really bad.
Made me laugh.
So there was scenes, like I said, most of these. I mean, actually, this isn't like a Doctor Strange situation. The movie had some spots where it was good, but in general, it was a bad movie.
It did show some of the funniest parts in the commercials.
Yeah, no, that's the thing that was another thing. The commercials pretty much showed you the movie.
Yeah.
The actor who plays Red, I can't remember his name, but I can see his face. You don't need to look it up. But
Red,
he's really funny. I like him.
I'm curious though.
But it really wasn't. The thing is, I mean, maybe it's because they did show a lot of the good scenes in the previews. And maybe two is because we all kind of know what's going to happen, like the pigs are evil.
Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah, Jason Sudeikis. He's hilarious.
We'll just keep IMDb up here.
Sure.
Yeah, that'll be good.
But yeah, I mean, I just didn't like it. And I know it's a kids movie, But like, there's a kids movie.
I love
there's
kids
a kids
movies.
movie on my at least one, I think, if not more. Hold on, let me check. There's at least 2, depending on how you call it, on my top
not
list.
really on mine. I
So-
couldn't make it in the top 5.
And I have an honorable mention. That's also a kids movie, like straight kids movie.
So didn't like Angry Birds. I don't really blame you on that one. I did think it was okay.
I don't even know why they like.
It was kind of goofy.
They should just made a TV show. Put it on Netflix, like directly to Netflix TV show. Because like
they could have done more with that, maybe like a season.
Exactly.
See
And
how it went.
what was it? How to Train a Dragon. They made a series.
Right.
And
See,
it's
this
popular.
probably should have went reverse. Like make a season, see how it went, and
And then do a
then
movie.
blow up a movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because Angry
Okay.
Birds, honestly, in the last these last 2 years or so, even more than that, it's not really that popular of a game anymore.
Yeah.
Like when it first came out, it was like, whoa,
it
Angry
was
Birds.
it was a fidget spinner on your
They,
phone.
they had toys. Like you could go buy Angry Birds toys, and people like this crap. But nowadays, I mean, they were building like life-size Angry Birds, like things in like cities, as like events. You don't see that crap anymore because it's not cool anymore. I guess you could say. I don't even have an Angry Birds game on my phone anymore.
Yeah, I don't think I had one ever.
I
But you know, it was funny when we saw we were playing Rayman Origins the other day, and they had like a little Angry Birds Easter egg in there. Remember, we had to save one of the lums
Oh
in
yeah.
the cage, and we had to kind of smash into
Yeah.
the Angry Bird style house.
I got you.
That was pretty neat.
That was cool.
All right, so my number 3 movie that I was disappointed in this year was, or actually, this is number 4.
Number 4.
Yeah, it's number 4.
What was your third?
I said Valerian,
Yeah.
Alien,
Yeah.
and oh no, I didn't say this one.
Yeah. I was I went ahead of you.
All right, so there you go. All right, so my third will be The Mummy,
The new one?
the new Mummy.
I didn't see it,
Yes.
so don't spoil it for me.
I won't spoil it. The only thing that I was disappointed
I didn't
with,
expect it to be good though.
I'll say what I was disappointed with, and it won't spoil it because it was mostly the commercials.
Okay.
And it's not that they showed everything good. They really didn't at all. It's just that I thought it was going to be like an awful end of the world type of movie, but there was a lot of humor thrown in, sort of like The Mummy with Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
Is it?
Which was a good film. Or a good
I
film.
love
The original.
I love
The
those
original
movies.
2 were really good. The third one was and the fourth one was just meh.
I don't know if I saw the fourth one.
Yeah, that was the fourth one. Yeah.
Those were great. So I just wasn't expecting it. I was because when you see the preview, Amanette's coming in like
Yep.
waving her arms and turning
I'm a fucking
skyscrapers into
beast.
dust. And like,
So that wasn't like a worldwide thing. That was just like an isolated thing.
I mean, it kind of was going.
Like if he
That
didn't
way.
stop it, I guess.
Yeah, I
Okay,
suppose.
okay.
But I am definitely gonna keep up with the Marvel or Universal's Dark Universe. It is.
Okay.
Because that's gonna be really good. I'm not
Yeah, they're
sure.
starting to
which
do. They're
movies-
doing monster movies. I think it is right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frankenstein.
The Mummy.
Werewolf. I think they're gonna do the Invisible Man.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I actually like that story.
And
Okay.
there's one other one that was kind of out there.
He was in the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
That was a good movie.
That was a great movie.
Yeah.
Sean Connery.
So the mom.
Sean Connery.
Shingles, you say?
He
I
was
love that
He was an
meme.
English 007.
You ever-
And what was his name? I think oh, never, not good.
What?
No, they're good. I was just gonna.
No,
rip it
he's
off of
great.
him.
He's great.
All right, so you have something?
No, I was thinking of when he did the. I don't think it was his voice. Someone just was messing with it. But Robot Chicken, they did a Highlander sort of thing.
It's late.
Yeah, it is.
It's Nerds at Night late. No, yeah,
well,
I saw there was like a comedy thing, right?
yeah,
Yeah, I saw
that's
that.
funny.
Like a Spaniard playing. Sean Connery is a Spaniard. It's the same voice.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it's
That's
like a
good.
total like.
and it's like
Scottish
Lindsay
accent.
Lohan is one of the. I think that's who is the Highlander.
This is Sean McConnery. Sean McConnery as Highlander. Ha la 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 la. This is Sean McConnery as a Spaniard. Ha la la la. Oh, I can tell. Really can tell the differences. Yeah. So my number 4 is The Fate of the Furious.
Was that the new Fast and Furious? title?
That was Fast 8.
So
It's called The Fate. Get it? 8.
just one last time, one last ride again.
This was not the last one. They're making another one.
But after every movie they say it's just, or at the beginning they're just like, come on,
This
just
is one last
ride,
So do you want to know what the plot was of this movie?
Sure, because I do want to see it.
The plot was pretty obvious. It was so Dom had a kid.
Okay.
Remember that chick, the Brazilian chick?
Now don't tell me why Dom was against them though.
Okay, then I can do that.
Or if you already did,
I did not. But I told you the motive.
Okay.
So I kind of did tell you.
Okay, just keep telling.
Okay. So Dom has a kid.
Okay.
That he doesn't know about.
Oh, okay.
By that chick that he was dating while he thought
what's her name?
His love.
Yeah, we all know her.
I can't remember her name though.
Oh my gosh.
God damn it. But yeah, when he thought she was dead, remember Dom was out fucking that other chick from Brazil.
Right.
Remember, like when you first met with The Rock.
The cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're together, and then when he finds out that Chica's alive, she's like, it's okay. She was like the coolest chick about it. She's like, I understand you love him.
Letty.
Or love her. Letty, yeah.
That's kind of an odd name.
Because The Rock comes back.
Michelle Rodriguez.
That was actually, I think that was 6.
Oh, that's what I have up right now, actually.
I think it was 6. I don't remember. It was the one where Eddie dies, I think. Eddie Wong. Not Eddie Wong. That's a different thing. I don't know. Anyways.
My favorite one was 3.
So he has a kid, right? You know that Charlize Theron plays the villain, right? Okay, Charlize Theron plays the villain.
Okay.
And she steals the kid and the mom, and then goes to Dom and's like, hey, motherfucker, I have this. Don't tell anybody or I'll kill them. You have to come work for me. So he goes against them, and then he ends up being a good guy. He's always a good guy.
There's so many great actors in this movie.
Oh, but she dies.
And actresses.
Yeah. She dies. The Brazilian chick?
Kurt Russell doing it.
She gets shot. He's just ignoring me. Kurt Russell. Yeah, Kurt Russell's the CIA guy, whatever.
And the red bearded guy from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, he's the main like henchman of Charlize Theron. Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, so getting to why I didn't like it.
Okay.
They need to stop making them. And the thing is, I'm a huge Fast and the Furious fan, and I'm glad they made it in a way because it kind of like just keeps giving me more stuff to watch. But the thing is, we're getting to the point where, like Fast 7, we parachuted a car. They took vehicles and made them airborne.
Jump building to building.
That too.
Yep.
It was a completely extreme. You really should.
Well, they have to keep thinking of more things.
Okay, but you should have stopped. They should have stopped there.
Like, well, what was in this one? There was a submarine, right? At some point.
Yeah. In like Russia or some shit.
Yeah.
Or Alaska.
So they had to reach. They're like, what can we do next? We've done the air. Let's go in the ocean. Yeah, drive on the
ice.
ocean.
With ice.
Yeah.
Nuclear powered submarines. Like, okay, just please stop making them. Like, they're good. But the thing is, Paul Walker's dead, and he was the main reason we all watched that movie. Because he was great.
Why don't they just blend them into Triple X? Like, Vin Diesel by night is actually...
Did you know it's funny?
Triple X.
I might be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Up until this last movie, Paul Walker was in more Fast and the Furious movies than Vin Diesel.
How?
So, up until Fast 7, Dom was not in Too Fast, Too Furious.
Really?
Or Tokyo Drift.
He was in Tokyo Drift.
Only in the new version of Fast 7 when he goes back to... But the thing is, it's still one movie. It's Fast and the Furious.
Dom was in Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, but not really.
But he was.
But anyways. But Paul Walker still beat him out.
Okay.
By 1.
Okay.
Yeah. And after Fast 8 came out, now they're even. Which is funny because he's dead.
It's not funny.
It's not too soon. He's dead. He died doing what he loved, going fast.
Yeah, that's right.
Hopefully it was that. I mean, if it's not, just don't tell me.
Brian O'Connor.
Okay, well, it's your turn. What's your number 4?
Okay, so my number 4 was...
I really hope it's one of mine.
Annabelle.
Wait, why do you keep bringing up all the movies we just saw? I didn't like Annabelle either that much, but it's not on my worst. It wasn't one of the worst movies I've seen. It's a horror movie, so I expect less out of horror movies. That's the thing.
Annabelle was really good for a horror movie. It was startling. It had a lot of really good moments. It did.
I'm a scaredy pants, and that movie barely scared me.
The thing is, it's just like my complaint with Insidious, I believe.
Which Insidious movie do you not like?
The one with Darth Maul.
They all have Darth Maul in it.
Well, yeah, that's why.
Okay, no, that's a gripe I have with that movie or that series.
Insidious but it is not fantastic until
You see that face.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Then
you
it's just like,
so you
come on.
do like the storyline then,
I do. I love the story.
and how they tell the story.
But
Except his face.
Insidious, I don't have a problem with. Besides that, that's awful.
I hate scary movies, but I love Insidious.
I don't like the way the creature looks.
I get it. No, I get it. I feel the exact same way. Insidious 3 literally scared the shit out of me. Just so you know.
And you know what I was thinking too? This is kind of
The
like
shit.
How old were you when you saw Insidious?
Insidious 3?
Oh, 3. Okay.
Even Insidious 1, I was probably like what, 19? When did it come out?
Well, you're still really scared. So I thought you were.
Well, I've always been a baby, but Insidious 1 scared the crap out of me because of like what was going on, and like that fucking oh my god. But 2011, so that was the year I joined the military. So I was 18.
That's why you're so scared.
I was 18.
You're scared of everything at the moment.
I'm still scared of scary movies. I can't watch scary movies because no, dude, that when they were in the fucking dream world, like when he's going to get his son,
yeah,
and like shit was just like that. Oh my god! And the thing is, you didn't know that the old lady wasn't an old lady in a dress; it's a fucking man. So like finding that out. Like the thing is, I like the way they tell the story.
Spooky.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say spoiler alert because the movie's been out for fucking ever.
No, it's just spooky.
Yeah, it's fucking spooky. No, I wasn't saying you were saying anything. I was just saying, but oh my gosh,
So yeah, Annabelle. It was.
this is gonna be an hour episode. We can't help but not talk about this shit.
Yeah, movies. So, also, I was thinking today, it's kind of a stretch, but Annabelle's sort of like...
Are you talking about Annabelle Creations, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pet Cemetery.
No, I never watched them, and I think it's dumb that they're spelled cemetery, or it's pronounced cemetery, even though it's spelled cemetery.
Oh.
It's spelled with an S.
Stickler.
Cemetery is not spelled with a fucking S.
Cool. So threw off from a whole series because of that.
Yes, and because they're older movies, and if they're older and they're horror movies, unless they're like staples, and I don't think Pet Cemetery is.
Well, okay, so little girl dies getting hit by a car in Pet Cemetery, or a truck.
Cemetery.
Same way.
Yep.
And they will do whatever.
It takes to bring her back.
Yeah.
And they make a cemetery that brings back things.
Well, they go to a like old Indian burial ground to basically.
Oh, okay. So there is only one villain in that series. It's the little girl, or a demon.
Yes.
Pretend to be the little girl.
Yeah. Well, the little girl, it's like I don't know what it is. Basically, it's like the little girl, but sort of like
they made like 5 of those movies.
Zombie
They
version.
never said what was actually going on.
I think I watched more than the first one.
I mean, you're talking about it like you know.
Well, dude, all right. I was pushing paper rolls at work, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this was sort of like Pet Cemetery."
Wait, did you finish it?
The first one?
The series? Did you finish it, Bobby?
Yes.
Okay.
I finished it.
And you watched it?
Yeah. I finished it totally.
It doesn't really work with movies.
What's your worst? Well, not your worst, but what's your last worst movie?
My last worst movie is Independence Day Resurgence.
Wow, what are these movies?
Independence Day
see,
Resurgence
this was easy
is
for you because you see shit movies.
Independence Day Resurgence was supposed to be good. It was the new Independence Day movie. You watched the first one, right?
I don't
Will
think so.
Smith, and it's America. I mean, it's not. I'm saying it's America's movie, but it's pretty much America's fucking movie.
Was it?
It's on July 4th. It's called Independence Day.
Was it like a war movie?
I hate you so much. He doesn't know what Independence Day is. What?
I mean, I
Will
know what
Smith?
it is. Yeah, Will Smith makes some good things, but they're not all great.
Independence Day was the first one.
All right,
He wasn't in
tell me what it's about, because there's some genres I'm just
the problem
not
is that
interested in.
Independence Day Resurgence plays off of, it's a continuation of Independence Day, so it's kind of hard to explain to you. But in the second one, which I'm talking about, Will Smith's dead. Funny thing, there's a couple reasons I hate this movie. Will Smith is dead in the new one because of a training accident.
Okay.
So get this. In the original Independence Day, Will Smith cheats death because he's the main character. He cheats death going into an alien ship, blowing up the mothership, and then coming back out. Everybody thought he was dead, like in movies, like he sacrifices himself, but he ends up staying alive. And then so this is gotta be like the best pilot on planet Earth, right?
Okay.
I have to say that now because there's now aliens in this universe, right? And he dies in a training accident. You know what they do? They put a picture of him in the movie on the wall of the White House or some shit. Like, yeah, that's your dad, because his daughter's in it, or his son or something like that. His son's in it.
And that's what they had to do to get a second one going?
That's what they did with Will Smith. Like, because Will Smith was the main character of the movie, of the first one, so they were like, we have to say what happened to Will Smith's character. So his son is now the main character. Like, not his real son in real life, but his son in the movie. Yeah, not Jaden. I hate that kid. And
Hates Jaden.
Yeah, we're not on that topic, okay?
All right,
but
we're off Jaden.
Yeah, his son is the main character
Jaden
in the movie, and his dad's dead, and blah blah blah. But it's just not. It's not. They should have never made an Independence Day 2.
Okay, I don't think I saw the first one, so I guess I'm in store for something
you need
awesome.
You need to watch the movie.
I'm in store for something
We're gonna
cool,
watch that movie,
but we're not gonna watch the second one.
Well, we will because now you need to see
No, we won't.
What's your last one?
My last one, which I was very disappointed to put this on here. It was really hard for me.
I'm gonna be disappointed now.
But
if you say something Star Wars, I'm gonna punch you.
I was looking forward to this movie for so long, and I was disappointed by it a bit. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. That was hard to say. Oh, man. That was like when I heard you say Doctor Strange, but
no, this
worse.
is not even close.
But worse.
Yeah.
So, Guardians of the Galaxy, because I loved the first movie.
One more time, real quick. He has not seen Independence Day, and he hates Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
No, you can't say that.
This man is un-American.
You can't say that.
Un-American.
Because
I'm talking to the fucking people.
Because from the beginning of this video, you see me state what this list is about.
Yeah, I know.
Yes. So you can fuck off saying, I hate Guardians of the Galaxy.
Volume 2.
You dick.
Volume 2.
I don't care what volume you say. You dick. I love the Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm sad that they tried to sort of put a little too much comedy into this second movie.
I hate you.
Way too much.
It was not enough.
There was way too much.
I don't like you anymore.
There's a lot more serious. Like, there was good comedy in the first
movie?
one, a good mix of seriousness. Just one.
I saw it twice.
Okay. So I only needed to see it once.
That's how good it was.
Only once.
I only paid for one, though, so I guess that makes sense.
So
it wasn't better than the first one. It
not
wasn't
at all.
But I would never say it was. There is plenty of other movies that I'd be like are worse. Plenty.
See,
I actually have 5.
I had to put it on here because I was disappointed.
You did Doctor Strange.
And it was just like with Valerian. I think I was
I get
just
that, though.
so excited for it, and that it was a good movie. It really was. But I was so excited for it, it just didn't meet my expectations. You know, it just didn't touch my buttons the way it needed to.
Oh,
yeah. Didn't twist the
Do you ever think it's funny that the word buttons has the word button it? I'm just pointing that out.
Butt-ons.
And your butthole kind of looks like a button for like a balloon. You know what I'm talking about?
Like a belly button.
Yeah. Oh, isn't that weird? Food goes in your belly button and then comes out your butthole because like, when you're a fetus,
shove it in there. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's like South Park when they eat. Or when they
shove it up their ass.
They shove their mouth.
Yeah.
So if I just shove food. If I open up my belly button and just shove food in there.
Totally, it's just like that, man.
I want to do that.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
South Park.
You go first on your good ones.
All right. So let's try to arrange them a little bit. I'll try to arrange my good ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna go from worst or from least to favorite.
All right. So least to favorite, we'll go that way, which is really hard. I loved all these movies. Saw them this year. You should see all of these if you're trying to see something good.
I mean, you're taking the advice of a man who hasn't seen Independence Day, and also disliked Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. So just putting that out there, grain of salt. Maybe you should listen to this side where I'm at. I don't know where I'm pointing at, but right here. Oh, I can just point at me. This side.
Oh my goodness. I'm just.
This is why I love this show.
Ignore it.
Good.
All right. So, in order from least to best, right?
Uh-huh.
All right. So, my least favorite of my favorites, weird to say, is Get Out. Fantastic movie, Get Out. Only is one of those movies that you see it and then, you know, it really impresses you maybe, but maybe a few hours later, maybe later that day, maybe a few days later, you're thinking about something that happened in that movie and something else clicks with you. Like, there's just so much in there.
After that movie, for at least a week or two, I was like finding out new things in my head.
Right?
Yep.
It was really great. Well done.
So you know what's funny?
Huh.
It's also on my list.
Really? Your list?
So
of
I'm
best?
gonna get out of that. So
okay.
Since it's already on my list, I'm not gonna mention it again.
Don't listen to me though. Listen to him.
Get Out's a great movie, and it's made by the director, Michael Peele.
Yeah. It was
Keegan. Wait, was it Key? Was it Key and Peele? It was Peele.
Was it Peele?
Key is the skinny one. I think,
Also,
right?
2 great comedians too. They're funny.
Keegan-Michael Key. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The director, he's amazing. He's a great comedian.
And it took him a really long time to make it, didn't he?
And I don't know, but I know that after his success, because that was the first new idea film, horror film or thriller, whatever, that's been out in forever.
Yeah.
So, and that did well.
That is too, right? It's really crazy.
And like
idea.
they obviously did the metrics on like him being African American, blah blah blah. But I don't get into all that crap. Like, but
we don't see color at RNRT.
I mean, I just don't get into it. It's like, but he's a great person.
Yep. Who's
a great director, great comedian,
funny,
great actor. I saw him in that movie they did. Key and Peele did a movie together with Keanu. Keanu is fucking phenomenal.
Are you serious?
I loved it. I want to buy like the collector's edition.
Well, I'll have to watch it with you because I didn't see it because this was the title, Keanu Gangster Kitten.
Dude, it was so good.
It was a kitten with like a fitted on.
Bro, it was like, okay, look,
and
so
like a chain.
So like, you know how like you can't do some things while you're in the military, and you know what I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
If I could have done that while watching those movies or watching that movie, it probably been like 80 times better.
Really?
Oh yeah. And it's already
I guess
really
like
good.
Sausage Party.
Like
maybe.
Keanu. Oh no, better. I think it's better than Sausage Party. Sausage Party is really good.
That was
because
funny.
the thing is, it's just raunchy, right? Which I do love. But Keanu wasn't just raunchy. It wasn't just action. It wasn't just comedy. It was like a plethora of awesome things that just like fucked itself into being awesome. It was so good. And it's not even on my list.
I gotta see it then.
It could be on my list because I think that was 16 it came out. So it could have been.
No, it could be on your list, but not on the real list.
My real real list is real.
The 2017.
I do agree with you on Get Out. Get Out is a really great movie. It is on my list as well. I wouldn't say it's number 5, like the least favorite, but it will be now.
Okay. Yeah. So what do we do now that I picked one of yours?
Go again.
I go, okay. Yeah. Round 2. Let's knock out another one of Scott's here. Let me cross them out.
I think we actually do have a couple more.
Let's see.
This is a good thing, though. If we both like the same movie, that's good. I'm just saying. I mean, it's not good for you because it's like, oh, yeah, I heard that already. But it just confirms our beliefs.
Number 4 on my list of 5.
Okay.
Of good movies. Well, the best movies I've seen this year so far.
Yeah.
Tough call. I would say Life.
Life was
one
with
I gotta look it up exactly who
Jake
was in
Gyllenhaal.
It. Yes.
And
Ryan
Reynolds.
Some really great actors.
It was Jake Gyllenhaal, Ryan Reynolds, a couple other people. I did not see it. I wanted to, but I actually heard it was bad.
Really?
I heard it was. I mean, obviously, I don't ever listen to critics, but I did hear it was bad. But I do want to see it. I have not seen it yet, though.
So this makes it on my list. If somebody came up to me and told me that Life was the prequel to Venom,
that's what I heard.
I would say, okay, damn right.
Believe it?
Believe it, 100%.
Does it make it to Earth? Just spoil it for me. I don't care.
Okay.
Just say spoiler alert.
Spoilers.
I mean, this movie already came out. I'm pretty sure you can buy this movie now.
So basically, at the end of the movie, it's Jake Gyllenhaal. You sure you want me to spoil it?
Yeah. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna see it, but I'm not gonna really care.
All right.
It's not like something I'm like looking forward to.
The end of the movie, it's basically Jake Gyllenhaal, sort of luring this thing into an escape pod. So his goal is to lure it into a pod and shoot himself out into space.
And like just so like it never makes it to Earth.
Yeah, well, because basically this thing survives off of like nitrogen and like weird things, and it sucks them out of the ship, which sort of like makes the ship malfunction a bit.
Okay.
And it kills things in really brutal ways, but it starts off as like nothing in a tank, which is really weird. So anyways, he's luring it into the escape pod. So he gets it in there, he gets it in his pod, and he ends up shooting the wrong way.
What the fuck?
Yeah, his pod. So the one escape pod shoots out towards space, I guess. The pod with the 2 people who he wanted to save.
So he killed them.
Well, they did. Something happened. Some kind of malfunction with the pods going the wrong way, and his went back towards Earth. So like his worked the right way.
So the whole
went back towards Earth.
The whole movie literally is a crapshoot because it ends with the exact opposite thing happening.
I mean, maybe I'm reaching for exactly how he got back to Earth. I might not be 100% right. I saw it once.
I haven't seen it yet, but it already sounds like a movie I don't want to see.
All right, so he's listening to what I'm saying. Maybe he is. Anyways, his pod accidentally makes it back to Earth, which is not supposed to. It lands in the ocean, and what you see is like this thing has sort of been incubating in the pod with Jake Gyllenhaal. It didn't kill Jake Gyllenhaal. It's sort of like feeding off him, I guess, and keeping him for warmth. Yeah.
Just like keep him alive enough.
Yeah. Okay. So it's just like this massive black blob creature almost now covering him almost completely. And you see like, the little pod window from the spaceship. So there's like a boat, I guess, like sort of look like Cuban fishermen or something maybe.
Okay.
And they go over to it because obviously that's weird as shit. So it just came from space in the ocean.
Yeah.
So they go and they start trying to open it up. And you see Jake Gyllenhaal realize, like, he opens his eyes when he hears something and he realizes he's not just in space, and he sees people messing with it, and he just starts screaming like, "Don't open it, fuck, what's wrong with you?
God damn it!"
And
of course they open it, right?
I guess I don't remember if they actually got it open, but they weren't stopping. So
the movie ended with them just pulling on it.
The movie, yeah. Well, maybe. I see what I just said is I don't remember.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna assume that's what happened.
This thing looked like a little Venom though when it was on the spaceship.
Venom Jr.
It grew. The way it grew was crazy, and the way it killed people at first when it was little. Like,
did it look like a symbiote?
Man, what is that?
So you know what's funny about that?
What?
My next movie kind of rides on that.
Okay.
Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Ha.
Spider-Man: Homecoming was a great movie.
He took down my number one.
That was your number one?
Yeah. It's my number one.
That's a sad number one.
Man, everything is a downer with this guy.
I'm not a downer. Okay, look, we both know we both love.
All right, keep pooping on me while you talk about this.
Look, you love movies, right?
Yeah.
I love movies.
Right.
So we're going to have strong opinions about movies.
These are the ones that only I've seen.
Okay. That's fine. No, fuck you too.
Continue with my number one movie, Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Spider-Man: Homecoming was a great movie. It was it really refreshed the genre, or not genre, but the series, I guess you could say. The last two. So Adam, or what was his name? The dude who played him before.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, he played him in The Amazing Spider-Man 1 and Amazing Spider-Man 2. Amazing Spider-Man 1 was good.
Right.
Not the best, but good. Amazing Spider-Man 2 was fucking awful. The original Spider-Man trilogy, first one was good, second one was good. Everybody agrees the third one was garbage.
Was that the one with Sandman?
It was one with Venom.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, like the symbiote. It wasn't like, I don't know if it was Venom.
Symbiote.
It was the one we had the black suit.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, his news partner guy.
It might have been Sandman though.
Right.
I think it might have been Sandman. I don't know.
I kind of liked Sandman.
I don't remember. Sandman.
This was my favorite Spider-Man, the new one.
No, yeah, no. The Spider-Man: Homecoming, Spider-Man 1 from the original with Tobey Maguire, and Homecoming is just a little bit better than it.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you have to take into account these are old. Like Spider-Man 1 is like really old.
You're talking with Green Goblin.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
That was a really good movie,
and
it really opened up people to hero movies again. Mm-hmm. I personally believe that Spider-Man 1 with Tobey Maguire is kind of the reason we have now.
I do really love that Spider-Man as well.
I kind of hold Spider-Man, the original one, in kind of high regard because it's like the Beatles, like for people. I hate the Beatles, but the Beatles, for people who like the Beatles, think, they're like, oh yeah, the Beatles is what, spawned a plethora of music. Well, for me, Spider-Man 1 spawned the MCU, I think. Even the thing is, they weren't even connected because MCU wasn't a thing yet.
I like your comparison.
But, yeah, so that's my number 4.
Not really. That's like your number 3 now.
Yeah, I guess so. Why no?
It moved up.
No, it's number 4.
Yep. It moved up because I knocked one of yours out.
Go ahead.
All right, let me cross that one off there.
Oh, wait, do I go again?
Do you have 3 down?
I have 2 down.
All
Spider-Man: Homecoming and Get Out.
All right, yeah, you go again then.
All right. Number 3.
Striking back.
I'll say Wonder Woman.
What is it?
Wonder Woman.
Okay.
Another superhero movie.
That was on my list as well.
A lot of... Really?
Yeah. Wonder Woman was great, but I just couldn't place it at my top. It was...
Oh, was that honorable mention?
No. It was on my list of
top
5
okay.
that I've seen this year.
So Wonder Woman I really liked. It brought back the DC EU, whatever you want to call it.
They learned how to do action like Marvel.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like Marvel. That's why I kind of like it. It doesn't...
CGI's like Marvel.
It's not.
The story is so good.
The story is really good.
Movie.
Wonder Woman and the thing is, Wonder Woman in general has a really good story to begin with, so it's good.
Deep story.
And I'm glad that they did the way they did. And I can't wait for Justice League. Honestly,
oh man, yes.
Excited. This Wonder Woman made me excited again to see Justice League, because originally before I saw Wonder Woman, I was excited, but just in the way I was like when BVS came out, Batman vs Superman, I was like excited to see it, but I was kind of like hesitant because I was like, I don't want to put my hopes too high. And that did help, because not having my hopes too high made the movie, because it wasn't great, but it was decent.
No, I was really excited for Batman vs Superman.
It was good.
Same thing with
I liked it.
What was the one with the new Christian Leto Joker?
Jared Leto.
Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing with that. I didn't go see them because the reviews were so awful that turned me away.
The movie was decent.
And because I saw
it wasn't great.
I saw Suicide Squad and it was okay.
It was funny.
You know, after not seeing those two, I was kind of disappointed with myself. I was like, I'm not going to listen to these critics anymore.
No, even when critics say movies are bad, I still watch them. Yeah. They said Valerian was bad, and it was still pretty good.
Valerian made my list of bad movies.
I know. But Suicide Squad actually won, I think, a Grammy. It was like for like makeup. Yeah. But so I don't know I know you don't watch Scooter's Take, but just so you know.
It's because I'm sleeping. I'm not.
Yeah, it's not because you don't hate, whatever. But they're making a spin-off Joker movie about the coming up of the Joker without Jared Leto.
Fantastic.
It's a one-off. They're doing this whole thing where they make one-off movies now.
Okay.
So they don't need to be they don't need to be like a whole thing. I have no idea who's going to be Jared Leto, but Martin Scorsese is involved.
So I'm excited for a Joker movie.
So there's a lot of people that aren't, because the mystique of the Joker is not knowing exactly where he comes from and what makes him tick.
Well,
by showing everything,
But do you know exactly what makes him tick from the comics, though?
Well, not necessarily, because the thing is, there's so many different versions of the Joker.
So,
okay. But the thing is with this, it's a movie. Even though it's not connected, like they're not going to make more of that movie because it's only a one-off. They're making it canon.
Okay.
They're officiating it, basically. They're saying, we give this the stamp of approval. This is the story. In this universe, you know what I'm saying? Like in the DCEU.
Okay.
So if you don't know, the MCU is the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The DCEU is the DC Extended Universe. So, yeah.
Why is it the extended?
I don't fucking know.
Okay.
Because they couldn't be the DCU. It'd be weird, right?
It had to be different.
But then they're also making a Suicide Squad 2, which we already knew about. They're making Shazam. And they're also making
I don't know what Shazam is.
A Harley Quinn and Joker movie with Jared Leto and Margot Robbie.
Not excited for that at all. Harley Quinn was cool.
What they need to do is make the movie that they said they're gonna make, Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy.
That would be great.
You know they dated, right?
Really?
Yeah, they totally fucked.
Okay, that would be great. Yeah.
Just saying.
Let's get Catwoman in there too.
I can do that. Yeah. Well, the thing is,
she's good.
They were the trio.
Really?
Yeah. And then the thing is, if you look at like Suicide Squad, it's basically the DC's version of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Do you watch Gotham?
I do not, because it's terrible.
Gotham's a really good show.
I love Batman, but I hate the show. So since I took another one of yours out, you just want to try it? You try.
You're not gonna have this one, I don't think. Well, you might. This was a really, really great movie.
Okay, is it Logan?
No.
Okay.
Is that on your list?
No, maybe.
Okay, so my last good movie is Split.
Okay.
Split.
How do you only have one left? You should have two.
You knocked out. All right, so I read off Get Out
and
Life.
Yep.
And you knocked out Spider-Man and Wonder Woman.
Okay, so I have two left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I have two left.
Well, that's weird.
So go ahead. Go with your last one.
Anyways.
Yeah, so Split. I like Split.
Split, yeah.
Split was not good enough to be on my list, but it was a really good movie. You know, it's part of a universe, right?
Is it really?
Mm-hmm. It's a sequel to a movie that came out. M. Night Shyamalan. I can't ever say his name. He's trying to create a universe, because everybody these days is trying to make a universe.
Yeah, which I'm kind of into it. I really
it's
like
cool.
it.
But it's from another movie. Brittany remembers it. I can't remember what it's called, but they notion toured it at the end of Split with Bruce Willis. That's actually like a.
No, that was a throwback to an old movie.
Yes,
that was a fantastic movie. What was that called? Unbreakable,
something like that. But that is the technically the first movie to this movie.
Really?
Yes.
That I love that movie. What was it? Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson.
Something like that. I never saw it. Brittany had to tell me.
Oh, you gotta see it.
Yeah,
it's so good.
But yeah, Split was really good. The whole premise of Split was mind over matter, which is cool.
So he becomes the beast.
Yeah, no, I was like until the end. I literally didn't think he was actually gonna do it. Like physically become something.
Yeah.
And then when he did, I thought the girl was gonna be like dreaming or something, or like have hallucinated it. But no, they literally kept that bitch going. They're like, no, that was crazy. Real as fuck. And you saw it.
Yo,
and nothing else is gonna change.
You know what was really deep? Spoiler. The end of that when he's trying to rip through those bars and he sees the scars on her.
Yeah.
And he's just like, he leaves her alone because he's like, you understand, you understand my pain, you understand sadness. Like,
yeah, you're not just like some bitch from the fucking store.
And then he lets her go because he's like, you're on my level. Peace.
But don't get in my way.
Yeah.
Definitely saw that.
Leave me alone. Yeah. Then he just crawls up the wall and scatters around the ceiling a bit.
And the thing is, actually, I don't remember his name either. I can remember actor's name is
McAvoy.
Yeah, he's really good. I liked him as Xavier as well.
James McAvoy.
In First Class and all his other movies. And in Atomic Blonde, he's really good in that movie too.
Yeah, in First Class he was.
Yep.
Atomic Blonde was great.
It was a great movie. Yeah, that should have been on my list, but honestly, it's too new.
Yeah, we just saw that.
Like Valerian and Annabelle, I wouldn't put on my list because they're too new. But that's you.
I actually only saw 18 movies in theaters this year.
Did you literally go through your Regal thing?
No, well, what I did was
because you see movies on Netflix all the time.
I went through, but not anything. All right, so it would have had to been memorable. Released in 2017, a movie.
Yeah, but a movie doesn't always. Netflix. But a movie doesn't always go to theaters.
Dude, I have time for like nothing. I don't have time to watch a jack shit movie on Netflix from this year.
All right. Well, let me give you my last two then. So in order, this is my second to first favorite movie. Is Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. So this is technically 2016, December of 2016 though.
Which let me point out, the rules were 2017.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
So obviously this couldn't have been on my list.
Would have you?
Good for you for knocking out my movie.
Would you have put that movie on your list?
Rogue One?
Yeah. Remember that, like, so that's expanding because your search was only for the last 8 months.
Yeah.
Mine added 4.
So Rogue One, yeah, it was really good.
Rogue One was way better than Episode 7, hands down. Great storytelling, great cinematic movie. Everything was wonderful. There was a couple. Obviously, every movie has their hiccups, but that movie was great.
What was the Force Awakens?
That's that was Episode 7.
Right. I like that a lot better.
You liked Episode 7 a lot better?
Yeah.
Did you watch the original? Have you watched all 6 movies?
I don't think so.
So then I can't talk to you.
All right. Well, then let's end it now.
I have one more.
No, we're ending it.
My top movie, Logan.
No one cares.
Logan was the best movie.
Logan, I couldn't put on.
That was the best movie.
I couldn't put it on my best list because it was a movie that I only want to see one time, ever.
Why? Because it's so sad.
Yep. It's sad. I saw
that
it
movie
once.
is depressing as fuck.
I saw it once and I don't have to see it ever again. It was very well made.
And those scenes will be ingrained in your head for the rest of your life.
I probably cried twice in Logan at least.
Oh yeah. It was a sad movie. But the thing is, it wasn't just sad for the sake of being sad. It was deep.
Yeah.
It had artistic meaning.
Because that's also your favorite. It's just such an iconic X-Men, and
Hugh Jackman was probably especially for our time. He is.
I think he
X-Men.
said he would only play Wolverine again if he could come back with or if they mixed mutants with Inhumans or something like that, like some kind of battle type scenario. He would come back and play him.
That's cool.
Did you see him doing they filmed him while he was doing the running scene
in the woods
all
at the end?
Jacked up?
Yeah.
They filmed him in studio, what he was doing. He's doing all the motions and everything, you know.
You know, that's one thing I did not know about most movies, that they don't actually record their voices while they're recording the scenes.
Yeah, well, I guess that shows it.
It's so weird, isn't it though?
Yeah.
Like how they can actually
I guess
time
it just sounds so much better.
Because the thing is, they still move their mouths.
Yeah.
You know, but the thing is,
they say it exactly.
They still say it. You know, out loud. It's just they don't record it.
Right.
You know, I'm sure for some scenes they do, but especially those battle scenes, all those noises.
Maybe that's why he was doing the same motions as he was doing during that scene.
Anal beads is here. I don't know if it doesn't say anal, but it says anal beads.
No, that's not anal.
It's anal.
Don't you disgrace that. Do you want to be called anal beads?
I mean,
I won't. I'll
for
call
the
you anal beads.
I mean, it's almost like Annabelle.
What if they sell
anal beads?
Beaded necklaces that are called anal beads, and you're just shitting on them?
Well, in that case, I don't apologize. Should have picked a better name for your company.
Thanks for actually being on Twitch so that you can comment.
Pronounced Anelli. Anelli beads.
Anelli beads.
So maybe you were right.
Yeah. See?
Now I feel like a shithead.
Good.
I'm sorry. Not really.
Are you glad? Are you glad? I made him feel bad for you.
I had bet at movies. Or combine it and have anal. See? It's anal. It's anal beads. This person just made me say anal a lot on camera. Anal.
All right, so we'll let's
now
segue with anal.
Okay, last movie. Oh, so yeah, my last movie was Logan. Yeah.
Oh wait, honorable mentions.
Oh yeah. So 3 each, right?
Right.
Just do your 3 and I'll do my 3.
Logan hit my honorable mentions.
Okay.
It had to. The Belko experiment hit my honorable mentions.
The Belko experiment. Oh, that was one where they get all trapped in the building. I wanted to see that, but I didn't get to see it.
Locked down in the office building.
Tell me how
no
that
one
went.
has a clue what was going on.
Real quick, give me like the quickest synopsis ever.
Okay. Voice comes over the loudspeaker, says.
Don't give me the trailer stuff. Like, tell me like.
Okay.
Like what happens, I guess.
So basically the boss, everyone starts freaking out. The boss sort of takes control, says calm down and everything.
Yeah.
People decide to do sort of like a Dawn of the Dead type of move and go to the roof and make little flags to hang over the edge.
Okay.
Or like help me signs.
Make smart.
They get shot.
Ooh, not smart.
And then they get a warning. If you try to do that again, we'll explode the bombs that are implanted in your skulls.
Okay.
That you had to have so that you could work in this random over the border office building here.
Terrible. Okay. Who's behind it?
Who's behind it?
Spoiler alert. I mean, it's not really. It's been out for a while.
It's not. It's like.
Is it a group?
It's basically the people. So there's like a military group that are doing this experiment in like a warehouse next to the building, basically.
Okay.
And the guy who wins like the whole competition. So the end, what it comes down to is like. The whole time they're asking people to eliminate a certain number of people within a time. So in the end, it says like, here's the final competition. You know, you have to have the most kills.
Okay.
By the time runs out,
and you'll live.
And you'll live. Okay. Your head won't explode like everyone else's will.
Gotcha.
So basically, the boss who took the lead in all of this already has like I think 12 kills because he was like, oh, you know, don't worry guys, I'll get the blood on my hands. Yeah. Like I'll just eliminate everyone.
I got you, bro.
So it was crazy how he was picking too because he was like everyone over 50 with no kids, like get over here.
Well, she was being strategical about it.
Yeah.
Which I mean, and the thing is, a logical-headed person who's not induced with this huge amount of like, whatever, you know, is gonna do that.
Crazies. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, it was very realistic, but the brutal murders in this.
So it was like Saw style kind of like kills.
Office equipment and your imagination.
Awesome. Okay.
It was really cool.
Can you give me 2 more?
Oh, 1 more. So I had Logan and the Belko experiment. This one you'll never guess. No one will ever guess. Hidden Figures.
Did not watch it. I do want to see it, but it looks good.
It was the behind the scenes story of basically like 3 or 4 African American women and what they did.
And NASA, right?
Yeah, to help us basically without I forget her name, the lady, but without her calculations, we wouldn't have got to space first. Yeah,
and then, so there's actually I didn't watch the movie. I didn't know about it. I do know about the story, but they also I knew about it mostly because of what's it called? The TV show Timeless. Yeah. Okay. They actually go. It's like it's a show that they go back to like in the past. It's like a whole plot. I'm not gonna get into it, but they go back to that part where NASA and like the African American African American female. From her name, she's obviously famous. She's in the movie, but whatever. But to actually go see her, and like she helps them like accomplish their mission. It's crazy. It's good. Yeah. But yeah, they show you like a little bit about like how like they treated the people. It was awful.
Oh my, yeah. The way they started off treating her, like because she was like basically I mean, back then it was the times, so people were really excuse,
but still,
people were really segregated back then, and it's funny because at one point like. The head guy at NASA who really needs this lady there So they don't even have a bathroom for her in the main building that she's working at.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, because they only had like white bathrooms.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So she has to go so far over to her own building to use it. And at one point he gives her shit like, "Why are you never here doing your work? What's wrong with you?"
It takes me an hour to pee.
Yeah. And she just goes off on him.
Nice.
And then he comes out with a sledgehammer, and he's like, he just hammers off the whites only bathroom sign, and he's just like, "We only see I forget what he says. The only color we see at NASA is yellow," or something like that. Like piss, I guess. Not black and white.
I mean, if you said red, white, and blue, that would have been way better.
Well,
the only colors we see are red, white, and blue. You're like, oh, you're so American.
He said something along the lines of like, "We don't see in black and white here. We're all a team. Just piss in the same bathroom."
We see space.
Yeah.
Okay.
Space is all black and white, but whatever.
So I have to pick 3. The thing is, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have to bring it down to 3. So first one, Now You See Me Too. Is the magic movie. Like not like magic, like magic tricks.
Right.
Illusions.
I remember the first one more, and it was fantastic.
Now You See Me Too is just as good. Not, that usually doesn't happen with sequels, but Now You See Me Too is great. I
think I saw.
I think Frodo's in it. Frodo. Or Daniel Radcliffe.
I want to spoiler alert, but didn't they rob the guy, right?
They rob everyone. They always rob somebody.
Well, did they find out like how the card trick in the tree or something at the end of it, right? Or is that the first one?
It's the first one.
Okay, maybe I only saw the first one.
I think it's the first one. Yeah. Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean. Dead Man No Tell No Tales is actually on my honorable mentions list. I'm not gonna use it though.
Still haven't seen it.
Taking it back. It's a great movie.
I want to see that more than Fate
My
of
number
Furious.
2 is Lego Batman movie. So this is that kid movie I was talking about. This is a example of a great movie for children and for adults. Has plenty of kid jokes, but it's kind of like SpongeBob. They kind of like throw a couple of those adult jokes in there that kids will never get. Yeah, it's awesome. Number 1 was John Wick Chapter 2. I fucking love John Wick Chapter 2.
I didn't go see this because I figured it would just be John Wick plowing through everyone with his.
But the thing is, this one actually had more story in it, so you learn a lot more about like the underground like criminal organization. You learn more about like that, like how he stays in those hotels.
Right.
So you learn more about like how that plays a part, and like there's more storytelling. But I think we like added it up. There's like 127 kills in the whole movie. And it was like a 2-hour movie, so it was like at least 1 or 2 kills per minute. Like if you were to like spread it out through the whole movie. So at least every minute you were seeing like at least 2 deaths if it was spaced out that way. But the real way it happened, it was like 20 deaths in like 30 seconds.
Death. Bloodfest.
Anel Beads says, "I know it's not a movie, but did you guys know a few hours ago Mark Laidlaw released the story of Half-Life 2 Episode 3, Heavy as Hell to Read?" I've only played Half-Life. I've actually never read any of the stories.
I was about to ask. You're talking about Half-Life the game.
Yeah, I'm guessing they have a book series.
Half-Life was a good split screen game too, wasn't it?
Half-Life was a great PC game. That's actually how I got into PC gaming.
I forget what I played it on, but it was not PC.
I think it was on Xbox.
Okay.
Like original, like OG Xbox.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what else? Throwing back a game. I don't know if it's similar, but it makes me think of it. Time Splitters. I love Time Splitters. That was like the best.
Was that the one with Justin Timberlake?
It was a game.
Oh,
it was a game.
I keep thinking Clock Stoppers.
Well, you were thinking of the one
and the one where they have
where
like
you pay for things with your life.
With your lifetime.
I forget what that is.
Which is also, I thought that was a great movie, by the way. Anyways, so that has been. It's supposed to be in a half an hour. Are we still gonna play COD?
Yeah, let's play a little COD. I'll stay for at least like half an hour, maybe an hour. I'll stay for an hour.
Okay, so we'll play some COD.
Beta.
Time Splitters 2 was the good stuff, my dude.
Yes, Time Splitters 2 is my favorite. And you can get the splitter for your PlayStation. That's what I had it on, PlayStation.
Okay. Oh wait, Time Splitters, isn't that the game you play at like the arcade?
You could be like a little monkey guy. You could be a robo fish with like it was like a fish in a bowl on a robot suit. But it was so fun because you were like warping to different areas
like
in
Portal?
time. Like
oh no.
Like at one point you're in old city New York, basically like gangsters, and you have like an old Tommy gun and stuff, and you're working your way through like old gangster filled building. Awesome. Or like the sewers.
I'll have to look into it.
Oh, such a good game. If we could find Time Splitters, I would be really happy.
Well, we talked about something earlier. Maybe we can get it done.
What?
We were going to that place? The old game place?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, maybe we can make that happen.
Yeah.
Well, guys, that has been our episode 6. This has been 6 episodes. Episode 6 of Nerds at Night. Our subject tonight was 5 best and 5 worst movies that we've seen this year, more or less.
Thank you, NL Beads, for being here.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys check us out over at YouTube. We're RNRT over there. Make sure you guys check us out on Facebook at Real Nerds RT, as well as Twitter, same handle. Make sure you guys follow us here on twitch.tv/Real Nerds Real Talk. Go get yourself a t-shirt. They're really awesome. Teespring.com/RNRT. And one last plug before we get out of here. Go to patreon.com/RNRT. Become a supporter. $2 a month gets you all the stuff, and that's all we ask for. We don't do any other kind of tiers anymore. It's just $2 a month or more if you want. It's up to you.
And you'll probably make a whole year's worth of donations back if you win one Steam code.
Yeah, and the thing is, we want to give away these Steam codes, but nobody's. We just started, so we understand. But we have games to give away, but no one's
been getting them yet. You could literally, like, if you decided to pick up the Steam codes, you could just be receiving them.
Yeah,
you'd be the only one right now.
For $2 a month, you get a stream code every week.
Yeah,
so
every week.
That's at least more than $2
until people start catching on and there's a little competition.
Yeah,
so
that's pretty much it. But make sure we're actually going to come back. So we're going to take a break. We're going to go off stream for about 10-15 minutes. Take a quick break. Get my PS4 set up. Get Call of Duty World War II up and loaded. I played about an hour earlier. There's a video on YouTube about it already.
I hope there's some zombies for me.
I don't know. I didn't see them, but we'll find out.
They're probably not.
See us in 10-15 minutes. I'm going to say 15 minutes because we just did this for hours and a half an hour. So come back at 2:25.
Sounds good.
And Onel Bead says, shit, $2 sounds reasonable. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm glad that
hey, we know we're not. I mean, we have it's 2 a.m. We have 2 viewers, but we're not. We love this. I love this show so much.
I'm hoping there'll be a bunch of night owls up eventually with us, like people that just are getting off work, don't have much to do. They're like, oh my god,
yeah,
there's a night.
And I think it's like,
let's go.
Whenever we're together doing Nerds at Night, it's like my favorite.
Yeah, good vibes.
Good vibes, yeah. All right, see you at 2:25 a.m. If not, I hope to see you guys later. Like I said, check out YouTube. Yeah. Subscribe over there.
Come back later with Bobby and the Beard.
Enjoy the Beard. Oh, that's a good new nickname for it. Yeah, I'm trying to think of funny nicknames. It's like I like saying nicknames when I like come out. Hell, Night Owl is my title right now. It's 7:08 in the morning. I feel you. I feel you. Man. Where are you at? Well, before we get out of here, where are you at?
7:08 in the morning.
7:08. That's so it's.
I feel like I'm playing RuneScape with someone.
5 hours ahead. That's England, UK. 5 hours ahead. I think it's UK.
Yep. See, that's why I feel like I'm playing old school RuneScape with somebody.
Yeah. The funny thing is, when I was streaming in Hawaii, I know we're keep going, but when I was streaming in Hawaii, since we were 6 hours behind the East Coast here, when we were streaming at night, we were streaming for like the UK basically. Like it was like people from like Germany, the UK, some from Canada. But yeah, it was like, and then like the West Coast.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's really cool. But anyways. Fun. We gave all our plugs. We gave all our stuff. You can follow us also on Twitter if you want at RNRT_Scott, at RNRT_Bobby. All that information's all over the place on any of those sites I already put in there. So go check it out. I'm going to give you guys a little outro, and we will see you next time. Peace.
Later.